Well, we are going to continue with some more of our learning. We are going to start talking about some central tendencies. And these are numbers that you would use in statistics. You'll use them in algebra. You'll use them in algebra 2. You'll even use them in geometry. So this is stuff that you're going to continue to use throughout your math career. Oh gosh, so sorry about that. My hair is like gotten to be a mess. Anyway, so I wanted to go over just two of the central tendencies. Today we're going to talk about mode and we're going to talk about range. And then we're going to continue throughout the week and we're going to talk about median. And then we're also going to talk a little bit about, the mean. And mean we're actually going to spend an entire week on. So this week is going to be mode, range, and median. And then all next week is going to be the mean because the mean is the hardest of all three. So Ms. Skapiak and I have provided a worksheet for you. It's kind of guided notes, and it's on mode and range. So go ahead and pull that out, and we're going to let you use those, okay? And it's just these papers that I pulled up right here. All right, so we're going to start off with mode. Mode is the number that appears the most often. M-O, most often. That's what it stands for. The number that you're going to see most often. And in order to do this, what you're going to do is you're going to list your data in order. Ms. Edison likes to list it from smallest to largest or small to big, however you want to write it. And the reason why I say that is because when we get into range, which is the next part today, it's going to make it easier when we get to the point when we have to find the range. So you're going to list your data in order, smallest to biggest. And if your number is repeated, meaning if you have the number, if your data says like 5, 7, 12, 7, you're going to list that 7 2 times, and you're going to see that when we get into these data lists. So if that number is repeated, write it that many times, however many times it appears in your list, okay? Number 2, you want to make sure that you listed every single thing in your list. I like to cross them out as I go along, and you're going to see me do that as we go through our list. And then you're going to find the number that occurs mode most often, M-O, most often. So let's find the mode for this group of numbers. So I'm given these numbers, 3, 6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 7, 8, 6, 3, 9. I've got me a whole bunch of numbers right there. Okay, so I'm going to list them to smallest to largest. So I'm going to look here and see how I'm just putting a line through it. I've got a 2. I have a 3. I have another 3. I have another 3. All right, I don't have any more 3s. Do I have any 4s? I have a 4 here. I have another 4 here. No more 4s. Do I see a 5? No 5s. But I do see a 6 right there and right there. I have a 7, an 8, and a 9. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 data points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 data points. Okay, and if you notice, my 3 was listed 3 times, and I listed it 3 different times. My 4 was listed 2 times. My 6 was listed 2 times. So now, what is my mode? What number here appears the most often? I have 1, 2. I have 3 3s. I have 2 4s and 2 6s. So I have 3 3s. So my number 3 in this data set is going to be my mode. The 3 occurs the most often in this set of data. All right, now we're going to look at this set of data. All right, now it is decimal points, and if you remember on a number line, it's going to be 0.1, 0.2, 3, 4, 5. So let's look here. I have a 0.1. I have a 0.2. I have a 0.3. No more 0.3s. I have a 0.4 here. And another 0.4. And another 0.4. Alrighty. Do you see any 0.5s? I do not, but I do see a 0.6. No more 0.6s, but I see a 0.7. Oh, I missed a 0.6. So I'm going to change this to 0.6 here, and now I'm going to add my 0.7. And then 0.9. And you might do that. So in math, you guys, we always tell you use your pencil, and that's why, because even your teachers make mistakes. So my original thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of data. Notice that I listed my 0.4 3 times and my 0.6 2 times because it occurred more than once. Okay, so what is my mode in this set of data? What number appears the most? 0.4 occurs 3 times, but 0.6 occurs 2 times. So 0.4 is my mode. So that's my answer. Okay, last one. We want to list smallest to largest. So 113. Then I've got no 114, but I've got a 115, another 115, and another 115. Then I have 117, 118, 119, and 122 times. Give me 1 second. My dog just ran off with one of my markers. Hang on 1 second. Oreo, I need that marker. Treat. Okay, I'm going to make a video. Come find me. Grab one of my Sharpie markers. It's on the floor. It's a black Sharpie. Oreo, I swear to God, you busted that marker. Yeah, they'll stain everything. Sorry, guys. It's somewhere on the floor. All right. So what number do you see? I'm sorry, guys. My dog ran off with one of my markers. Oreo is a little devil. It's somewhere in that room. Okay. Okay. So what number appears the most often? 115. It appears 3 times. So my mode in this problem is 115. So mode means the most often. Oops, you can't see that. All right. Now, let's move on to page 2. Range. What does range mean? Okay, so range is going to be the difference between, difference means subtract, the smallest and the largest data point. I can't find it. Okay, walk around the house, you probably hid it somewhere. Okay, so you're going to list your data in order. Very important, small to big. Okay, small to big. And again, you want to make sure you list all the numbers. So again, if I have 3 listed 2 times, I got to list 3 2 times. Okay? And then you're going to subtract the smallest number from the biggest number. Okay, so I'm going to start with this here. I got to find my range. So my smallest number here is 9. Then I have a 12. 15. Oh, I missed my 14. And then my 15. Thank you, put right there. Okay. Under your bed. 21. 27. 30. 32. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I know I forgot my 14 there. Not such a problem here because I'm going from smallest to largest, but when I get to median, that will be an important part. See, my dog did run off with my marker. He ate part of it. Do you see that? Good old Oreo. Okay, so now I'm going to go 32 minus 9 for my range, which is going to be 23. Okay, so my range on that one is going to be 23. Okay, I am so sorry I had to run out, guys. My dog. That would not have happened in a regular classroom. Okay, now on this one, we've got all this data. We've got to once again list from smallest to largest. All right, remember on the number line. On my number line, here's 0. Here's -1. Here's -5. All right, my boys out there, do you want your quarterback to get sacked 5 yards or 10 yards? You really don't want him sacked at all, but you'd rather him take a 5-yard sack instead of a 10-yard sack. Okay? So negative 5 is closer to 0 than negative 10. So when I look at these numbers, my smallest number is going to be negative 7. Then I'm going to go and look. Now I got negative 5. I'm getting closer to 0. Then I've got negative 4. I don't have any more negative numbers. Okay? So now I'm going to get to my 0. Now I'm going to go to my positives. I have a 2, and I have another 2. I have a 3. No more 3s. Okay? No 4s or 5s, but I do have a 6. I have a 9, and I have an 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 data points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 data points. Right now, smallest, subtract your biggest and your smallest. So 11 minus negative 7. So what is that rule? Kentucky's chicken is fried, or keep, change, flip. So you're not going to be able to see what this is called. Let me grab a different one. 11 plus, minus a minus, keep, change, flip. So the difference is going to be for my range of 18. And that would be, we'd be jumping down the number line like this to get from there to there. All right, last one. Smallest to largest. Okay, I'm looking here and I see a 15. I see a 19. I see a 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. Nope, I do see a 28. Now I see a 30. I have a 35. Right here is a 43. And a 47. Okay, so that's a really odd range of numbers. Maybe it was a quiz or something. So biggest minus smallest. So 47 minus 15. So my range on this one is going to be 32. Okay? So that is how you find your range and your mode. All right? So we're going to keep working with this tomorrow, and we're also going to get into the median. And then we're going to review, and we're going to have like a little bit of a worksheet. And then the following week, we're going to get into mean. All right? Hope you guys are doing great. If you have any questions, reach out to Ms. Skapiak and I, and we'll be happy to help. Miss you guys. Bye-bye.